Hi, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, my followers. I got a little message from my YouTube or the YouTube owners, and they was telling me congratulations for all the followers and the views, and I guess they did like a background check on all of my YouTube, and they was like, wow, and they said we got some suggestions for you to help you, along your way with what was it discrimination or something, I forgot. But anyway, I was kind of enjoyed that because I saved it. I'm like, wow. Told me the owner of YouTube now. So, but anyway, let me get on to the point at hand. This thing is gonna be about Holly Smith. Let me tell you, the Holly Smith, the magistrate up the magistrate at the magistrate's office, where you go take one side on people, and she along with several other magistrates that work down there. Well, let me give y'all some latest update here about concerning this Holly Smith on the magistrate. She done resigned her job. Yeah, resign. Y'all know what I mean by resign. Which she really should have been fired, but she resigned. They give her opportunity to resign to keep her composure, whatever her composure that's left, where she can go probably apply for another job and get it and hurt somebody else. That's basically why I see them when they should just outright fire her, but for what she did to me and what she did to my daughters. She need to be outright fired. No questions asked. But they let her resign, so I guess just have to settle for what you can get, ain't it? Well, I'm not the type person to settle for what you can get. I'm the type person that go all the way. So she for y'all that's catching up with this here, let me tell you what she did. First of all, I'm gonna start with me. My ex-wife back in 2018, November 30th, 2018 to be exact, at night, in front of out there at the DSS parking lot, where my ex-wife assaulted me, our children's. Y'all seen the video. If y'all haven't seen the video, go back and look at my video on YouTube. You can see how my ex-wife assaulted me when it just would be a simple change of kids, of our children, from her to me, and she ended up assaulting me. So I goes and then end up going to take fraudulent charges out on me down to the magistrate, and guess who was the magistrate? Holly Smith. I go down to the magistrate office after my ex-wife assaulted me to take papers out on her. You know what this woman told me? Holly Smith, she ain't let me take nothing out on her. That's what she told me now. I walked up in that magistrate office and she said she won't let me take no warrants out on my ex-wife for assaulting me. What could I do? Ain't nothing I could do, right? I get assaulted by a woman and can't even take out a one on her. You know what I'm saying? And Holly Smith was the one that denied me my right to take out a one on this woman. But yet, look what she did now. But yet let my ex-wife fraudulently take charges out on me. I think it was about 5 charges, if I'm not mistaken. Fraudulently charging caused me to get locked up. And I couldn't get a warrant on her for nothing. Even when I turned myself in and they locked me up, and when the sheriff was right there in the magistrate's office, I said, so you gonna let this woman take fraudulent charges out on me, but you're not gonna let me take one out on her when she clearly assaulted me? Oh, you know what she did? She just looked at me with that smirky look like, I ain't letting you do nothing. That's the kind of look she gave me. You know what I'm saying? So this is the evil woman, and they'd allow her to resign, still being an evil woman. You know what I'm saying? Let her resign so she can have capabilities of getting a job again somewhere and hurting some more people. Now that ain't all. Now I'm moving on to my daughter. This is the same night that I turned myself into the sheriff department. Now where they made up all these bogus charges. Yes, Holly Smith made them up, and along with the sheriff department made their charges up against my daughters too. Got my daughter for contempt, and locked my daughters up on a excessively high bond. Excessively, if y'all know what I mean, about $40,000. And the sheriff department turned around and charged them twice, charged them again in a similar way, but disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and all that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they double charged my daughters, really. That's how it really happened. The magistrate charged them, and then the sheriff department charged them at the same time. How in the world can you get charged at the same time for almost the same charge, and for what? You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what happened. And Holly Smith with her wicked self, that is, let me tell you something. That is a wicked woman because you know what? I'm still going to court over a year later for what she done to me. You know, I'm going to court over a year later, but that's going to be a whole nother topic because I'm finna come at y'all about our district attorney, Reese Saunders. I'm finna go ahead and let y'all know the lowdown all the way back to the 80s and 90s about him, all the way to the present. That's why my case never should be here in Richmond County. When Reese Saunders made district attorney here, and with the history between me and him, I should never even step my foot up in that courtroom over there, up on any prosecution coming from that DA's office. But that's another way how they want to try to hang me, is all of them click together, work together, and when they all work together in cahoots are hurting you. That's what they do here in Richmond County, North Carolina. That's what they do. You got the same officials that at once upon a time was a judge, a district attorney, I was a client, all of that stuff. But yet now a district attorney want to prosecute me, got the leeway to do what they want to do. You see what I'm saying? They don't got no holdbacks. Oh, I can get you now because I'm a DA now. I can do what I want to do. Well, I got a whole nother outlook on that one. I'm gonna come back to y'all with a little bit later with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring it all because they're not in there continue my case again. You know, so and now my ex-wife will be on probation by next month. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so the district attorneys from grimy, I ain't gonna say district attorneys. I ain't gonna put an S on it. I'm gonna say district attorney is grimy. You know, and I'm gonna ask for his job. But I'm gonna come to y'all later with that, okay? I'm gonna get on off that because I ain't got time to even talk about that right now. So getting back to this Holly Smith. And Holly Smith ain't the only one that hurt me and my children. You know what I'm saying? You got Carrie Prelip that did the same thing, denied me to take warrants out on my ex-wife. Danita McNeil is another one that denied me to denied me my rights to take out warrants on my ex-wife. So what did I tell y'all that these manuscripts be doing? I brought every one of them up. And Amy Wilson didn't do nothing about it. She ain't fired now one of them. She ain't did nothing about it. So you know what? Basically, she said anytime they want to deny your rights to take out warrants on somebody, they can do it. They can do it without any remorse. They can do it without getting fired or anything. Because the chief judge here should have fired all of them. Should have fired all of them. So to me, and in my opinion, Amy Wilson ain't got no business being a chief judge here in Richmond County because she wicked too. She's a wicked judge too. I know I'll be like, y'all, Mr. Wall, how you can say this about all these people? Well, let me tell y'all how I can say that. To those of you that want to ask that question, I've been through this system here, and my children been through this wicked system here. And I'll tell you the facts about what's been done to me around this place. All the way from Reese Saunders to every judge I done went up against around here. The clerk of courts. Let me tell you something. When I get on this thing and talk, but I'll tell you some facts about everybody that done wronged me here. From the sheriff department to the DSS to the probation officer, you know, I can name every name in this county that has violated and harassed and assaulted me. And I don't leave none of them out. None of them. You know, and the worst judge I ever been in front of with that doggone Sophia Crawford. She got to be the worst wicked judge I ever seen in my life. The worst wicked judge I ever seen. You know what she done to me? You gonna get no more wicked than that woman. So I'm telling y'all facts, not opinion. These is facts coming from me. Now, you got a magistrate that didn't allow me to take lawful warrants out on my ex-wife, but then at the same time turned around and let my ex-wife take out fraudulent, which she probably helped her. Take all them warrants out on me, which I was found not guilty of, and still going to court for two of the charges now. Over a year. Let me tell y'all what two of the charges is that our truly district attorney still got on the calendar on me. Interfering with emergency call, misdemeanor larceny. The misdemeanor larceny part is I supposedly have took her phone. Now y'all seen that video, right? Where you see that on there that I take this woman's phone and she assaulted me now? How's I'm taking her phone and how's I'm interfering with a 911 or emergency call when this woman clearly assaulted me? Tell me that. Now y'all can understand why I'm so upset about it, right? And then the district attorney, they know this. but they got my case lingering on the calendar as if they got something to do. That's why I be pressing my lawyer. Let's get this thing in front of the judge and the jury. Let's go ahead with it, because our district attorney is wicked. Because you got fraudulent charges that you trying to maliciously prosecute me on. When you got cold, hard evidence against my ex-wife, assaulted me on video from DSS. I got my own video too. I got the video with the recordings. And the DSS just got the video showing that woman assaulted me. But yeah, every time I go step up in that courtroom, my case is getting continued. Y'all understand? Tell me, all y'all that done been to court, y'all know good where they got something on you. They gonna give you an ultimatum. Either you take a plea bargain or a lesser charge or something, and go about your business, or we finna put it on you. Y'all know that. Like I'm linking around here with 2 misdemeanor charges that's fraudulent, and this district attorney gonna keep me coming back and forth to court. That's what gets me about, and that's why I'm finna go ahead and let y'all know the history about me and our truly district attorney, Reed Saunders. Yeah, everybody say he tried to stand up right like he all good in the public's eye, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what ain't right about him. The history between me and him. Now, y'all get ready for that one. That's what you get ready for. Like I said, I'm gonna let this thing heat all the way up. So now they let this Holly Smith resign, right? So I read the disposition or whatever you want to call it, this affidavit, whatever you call it, that everything they had against us. Do you know that this same Holly Smith talked so much junk about us wall until it ain't funny, talking about her life or something happened in the past where she thought it was the walls? How you gonna sit there, woman, who don't know nothing about you? So you gonna sit there and melt like something that the walls are doing something to you when we not? You know what I'm saying? That's what she gonna in her displacement now. See, she was gonna get fired, no question asked. She was gonna get her butt fired. But see, think about it, y'all. If they would have fired her, she wouldn't be able to go around here and do nothing, nowhere. That's why they allow her to resign. Well, you just go ahead and resign, and then you might have a chance to go get another job somewhere else doing the same wicked stuff that you do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ask yourself a question, why would she sit there and put us, the walls out there like that? Trying to hurt us. That's what it is. Trying to hurt us. She gonna say all this wicked stuff trying to hurt us. But then it came right back to her. Trying to bribe, what they call it, bribery or something? Trying to bribe a assistant district attorney. Trying to bribe a assistant district attorney. If charge be dropped against her who? Her family member that she'll drop charges against the wall? Why would the walls even be considered for her to try to make a deal like that? That's what I can't seem to figure out. It's deeper than that. She was lying from the beginning, had my daughter locked up, and they still going to court for here now over a year. And then the same district attorney got this stuff still going. Oh, well, the wall has ruffled the DA's. I don't care nothing about how y'all say what the wall done. You think we gonna sit down and take junk that y'all do to us? No. They're like that sheriff department. They assaulted my daughter, and you think we supposed to sit down and take that? No. District attorney, you a conflict of interest from the word go. You think we supposed to sit down and take that? No, I'm not. And you already know that, Reed Saunders. You know that, buddy. Your job is finna be over with, done with, because you don't need to be a district attorney here in Richmond County because of your wickedness and how you is. I know your wickedness because I know the stuff you done said to me out of your own mouth in your own office when you was an attorney. So now, and it's finna come, all your history with me, it's finna come aboard, and everybody gonna know what kind of district attorney we got here in Richmond County. Now tell me, yeah, I'm gonna feather your raffles because I got it. And I know what you done to me. And now you wanna sit there, you wanna do it to my children's too. Sit there going fraud. You know them charges fraudulent coming from that wicked Holly Smith and the wicked sheriff department. You know them charges fraudulent against my children. Just like the charge was fraudulent against me. But you gonna sit there and delay and hold this case out because y'all know y'all wrong. And then gonna sit there and put in this with the wall, they ruffle some of the district attorney. What we supposed to do? Let y'all run over us? Is that what we supposed to do? We supposed to sit down, sheriff department assault us, we supposed to sit down and just take it? Is that what we supposed to do? Holly Smith, Carrie Prelip, Danita McNeil, Want to sit there and let people take fraudulent charges out on people, but then stop the one from taking charges. So that being biased, ain't it? You ain't supposed to be biased from one person to another person. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't their job to determine who can take out a warrant and who can't take out a warrant. That's why we got a step ladder. And let me tell you something, buddy. Y'all, I'm finna turn up the heat on everybody up there that done wrong me. I'm finna let y'all know how many people done wrong me up there in the judicial system and all, and I'm going back on you. Because I done went through this wicked system on the other side. I done pulled time in prison for wickedness that I didn't do. And then yet, I come back here from Florida, move back here, and move right back into some more wickedness. The same wickedness, it's just now the same people got different positions. That's the only difference. Shoot, that's the only difference. When I left here, Reese Saunders was a doggone attorney. I come back, he's a district attorney. You know what I'm saying? So you tell me, same wicked people, ain't no changes here. And all them wicked people work together up there, that courthouse, from that courthouse to the judges, some of the judges, because I ain't gonna say all the judges, but I'm gonna say some of them. And the one in particular, Sophia Crawford, one of the wickedest judges I have ever in my life went upon. And got so many people backing me from Anson County about her wickedness. So don't think I say something that I can't back up. I back her. And then I know her when she was a district attorney. You know what I'm saying? Working up on a Honeycutt. See, like I said, y'all, I know the history all the way back. And I asked that woman to get off my case from the very first time I spotted that Gatewood and I recognized who she was. I asked her to back up off my case. Because prosecutor and sent me to prison back in when you was a district attorney. So now you want to sit here and be a judge? You done went from a district attorney to a lawyer, now a judge, and you want to prosecute me? Y'all see what she done to me? How she took my rights away with my children, socked me up for everything that ain't right? That's the wickedness in her. And I asked her, and then she gonna resign herself, accuse herself at the end. After she done stripped me of my rights and all that, then it was time to go back to court. Now she gonna accuse herself at the end. What you gonna accuse yourself now for, you wicked woman? You done did your dirt to me. Now, but the dirt coming back. You can believe that. See, everybody don't understand something about dirt. You do dirt to people, it comes back. And it's gonna come back what they say, the bigger you is, the harder the fall gonna be. So I believe that. Because, it was no justification in what she done to me. What that wicked judge did to me was no justification in what she done. She did it spitefully, biasly. That's what she done to me. The same thing that Reese Saunders doing, our district attorney here in Richmond County. He doing it spitefully, biasly. He don't care. He's a DA. Who gonna say anything to him? Well, guess who gonna say something to you? I'm gonna say something to you. And not just to you, we're gonna take it up with the state about your conduct and how you been doing with my case and my children's case. We're gonna take it up the ladder. And I'll take it up the ladder on your butt. Because you're not a dog, you're not an attorney no more. You're elected official. We'll elect your butt in there. And I'm a taxpaying citizen. You don't protect my rights, you don't protect me, and that's what's supposed to be your job. You don't protect me against violators, like my ex-wife, for instance. So at this point, over a year, you got misdemeanor charges. That's why, y'all, I don't point my finger at the assistant district attorney, because them assistant district attorney only do what they being told to do. That's why I ain't got nothing to say about them. Because they don't got no pull. They ain't got nothing. Only one that's making the decision up there in that DA's office is Reese Saunders. Y'all better believe that. I'm telling you. He walk up in that courtroom looking around with his glasses on, with his suit on, and he the one that y'all better watch out for. Because he the one that's pulling the card when he go back to that room. And ain't them assistant district attorney doing anything. He telling them assistant what to do and how to and keep the walls out there in front. Yeah, you gonna keep it. I don't mind you keeping me out there in front, because this is how it's gonna happen. You're gonna lose your job. Or maybe they might allow you to resign too. I don't know. But that's how it's gonna be with me dealing with me, the wall, buddy. I'm the right one to deal with because I done been through this wicked system around here. And I know what this wicked system around here is about. And I know what y'all do. Y'all huddle up together to hurt me. That's why I should never step my foot in that courtroom for no judge or district attorney because y'all wicked people. So now y'all know the stings, right? You know, they got his case off from around here. He ain't even around here. Got his case off from around here. What do you think they should have done to me? I know every wicked judge around here, wicked district attorney, wicked magistrate. So what do you think? Wicked people up in the clerk office. So what do you think that's supposed to have done to me? That's supposed to have been got me up out of here. No, we're going to railroad him. We're going to hang him in Richmond County because we got vendettas against him, Mr. Wall. So we're going to do him up from the clerk's office to the judges, to the district attorney, to the sheriff department, to the DSS. All of them tied together, probation officers. All of them tied together and they rally together to hurt you. And I know this. So what are you going to say about that? So ladies and gentlemen, my followers, let me tell y'all something. This Mr. Wall right here done been through the wickedness of this county back in the 80s, 90s. And I done fell a victim up under a lot of people here. I done fell victim up under Reese Saunders too. Yes, I have. Hey, let me tell you this. I'm going to just tell y'all this. Judge, attorney, my attorney as well as my family attorney. Now he's a DA. I'm going to just leave it right there. So when I'm going to come back and I'm going to fill all the blanks in about our truly district attorney. You hear him, I'm going to come back and fill all the blanks in. And you know what? And I know I ain't the only one. That's the whole thing about me that coming up through this wicked system. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one being represented, prosecuted by judge, yours truly, by attorney, yours truly, and now district attorney, yours truly. You don't get no more wicked than that. You get 3 counts against you. So he was against me as a judge, against me as my attorney, and against me as a district attorney. I got all 3 with him. All 3. No, I got 4. I left the 4th one out. Represented a firm against his own client. Yes, Reese Saunders. He represented a firm, and he know who I'm talking about too. He represented a firm against his own client, which is me. I was his client, and he represented a firm against me and won too. So I'm come back here. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna fill all the details. And my whole next video gonna be about our district attorney. That's what my next video gonna be about. And I ain't the one to sit up here and talk about something that's going on now. I'm sitting here to talk. I'm gonna give y'all the history of the wickedness around here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all the lowdown because it was done to me by yours truly. It was done to me. So what's gonna stop him from hurting me now? That's why my case is still lingering around in Superior Court because of him. When he could, that case should have been dismissed a long time ago against me. When Mr. Wall ain't did nothing to this woman, we're going to prosecute her though because we got hard evidence. We got the dog on camera. We got the video from DSS. How can it get any more better than having the video watching this woman assaulting me? Can it get any better than that? No, it can't get no better than that. But yet, they're going to still have me running back and forth to court, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you. And I don't mind because every time I step my foot in that courtroom, I got something to say. I don't mind. Now, you want to try me? Let's get it on. I done told you one time. I done told you time and time again. Because I know a Superior Court judge ain't going to put up with the bull jump that y'all doing. And going in front of a jury. What you going to do? You going to show the jury a video showing that I assault this woman? Yeah, exactly. So I already know. So you're going to maliciously prosecute me. Maliciously. Because you still got me going to court for over a year now. This is January 2019. And this woman took these fraudulent charges out on me in November 2018. And here today, January 9th, 2020, I'm still going to court over 2 misdemeanor charges. They could have been dismissed a long time ago and prosecuted this woman already. But yet, they letting her get off probation. See, even the district attorney helping her. The probation officer helped her, the DSS helped her, the judge helped her, district attorneys helped her. Look at all these people that helped this woman. Look at all these people. And you talking about holding up the law? You look at all these people that helped this woman, the sheriff department. All these people in authority done help this woman, this evil woman, with the stuff she done done to me. They done helped her. Helped her all the way. And now, her probation, if it ain't already up, it's about to be up in February 2020. But I'm the one. I am the one. Because I learned a long time ago, you don't fight these people by getting at them or whatever. You fight these people legally. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's why there's going to be a whole lot of people lose their job. And y'all know I've been saying that from the beginning. Holly Smith lost her job, but they gave her the opportunity to resign versus firing her, which they should have just fired her outright. They should have fired her for allowing her for her taking false charges out on me and then not allowing me to take violent charges out on her, on my ex-wife. She should have been fired then on the spot. Amy Wilson should have fired her then. So y'all think we got a good Chief Justice judge around here? I'm gonna tell you right now, no, you don't. No, we don't. Because the judge is neutral. And judges, well, I understand they're a referee. They're not supposed to come in here and pick who they want to rally for or who they want to go for. You know, that sheriff department wrong, that judge supposed to say them that wrong. If that sheriff department make a false arrest to somebody, that judge supposed to get up there and do it. You know, don't get up there and get personal because you're a law officer. Well, that don't make it right because you're a law officer. No, that don't make it right. You wrong, you wrong. And I know a lot of people around here, that sheriff department, members of that sheriff department done did y'all wrong. And I know it. Because a lot of you done told me. And I know what's going on up in that sheriff department too, but see, y'all don't hear me speak much yet. But it's coming. I know the wickedness in that sheriff department from the top to from the head. Well, let me put it this way. From the two heads. Because you got a head, and then you got another head up under the head that's running things. And that person evidently don't think I know that. But I'm going to just tell you like this here. This person's daddy, I got along with this person's daddy real good. And I kind of like this person's daddy. But see, I can't say the same thing about the son. Because the son doing some stuff that, that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, all that's going to come out too. Because like the sheriff, the man in control, and really, no, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. But then you got the man under the man that's in control. Let me tell you, I got history. Anybody up in that sheriff department come in contact with me, I got history on them. You best believe it. I got history on them. And my history go way back. My history ain't just starting now. See, y'all younger generation, your history just not starting up. But let me tell you something. Your daddy, your mama, your aunt, auntie, all of them know the wickedness of the sheriff department, the judicial system up there, the magistrate, the DSS, the probation officers, y'all mamas and aunts and all that. They know the wickedness about this junk around here in Richmond County. So y'all younger people don't know. Y'all wonder what's going on up there when y'all go up there. But let me tell you something. It goes back to your mama, your daddy, maybe even your granddaddy and your granddaddy. I mean, your granddaddy and your grandmama, your aunts, your uncles. You know, they could get any of them that's my age group, 50-something down, I ask them about this place around here. They can tell you. They can tell you exactly what Mr. Wall was saying is absolutely right. It's just I'm the one that's speaking out about it. And I'm going to get some backup about it, especially with my YouTube. I'm getting a lot of backup about it. So, but anyway, that's where we at now. Holly Smith no longer a magistrate here in Richmond County. She done resigned. They let her resign. They should have just fired her. You know, straight up fired her because the junk that woman had done up there, yeah, they should have fired her along with Craig Plea. She should need to be fired too. And that the Nita McNeil. Yep. Yeah, all of them need to fire because they run their job personally. They don't run their job the way they're supposed to run. They run it personally. I don't take out cross warrant. That's what Nita McNeil told me. And when I went to take out a warrant on my ex-wife, when she was my wife at the time, I don't do cross warrants. What you mean you don't do cross warrant? The woman started me. What you talking about? You don't do cross warrant. She took out a warrant on me, and I can't take out a warrant on her because you don't do cross warrants. That's what McNeil told me. Then you got Carrie Prelip. I ain't letting you take no one. What? You ain't letting me take a one? I told you that yesterday. What part of that you didn't understand? And I ain't gonna let you take that out today neither. That came from Carrie Pre-Lip mouth. So now you tell me, you gonna violate my civil rights? The down me the right to take out a one on somebody? And every one of them should have been fired up there. Amy Wilson. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all who is the manager of the magistrate. So to those of you that don't know, Amy Wilson, the chief judge here in Richmond County, is the judge that hires and fires the magistrates. So if you got any complaint against the magistrate, guess who you got? You got to write a letter up, notarize it, and turn it into the Vicky Daniels, the clerk of Superior Court. Because you can't write a magistrate up to the Judicial Commission standard because they're not a judge. A magistrate is nothing. They're not a judge. You know, that's why they got a chief judge here, because that chief judge they oversights them and they work and everything. So when you write them up, you have to write them up to Amy Wilson because she are the one that you write a magistrate up to. Now, and most likely Amy Wilson gonna be like, I ain't doing nothing. That's like she did with me and my children. For all of us them wrote the magistrates up there. And Amy Wilson ain't did one thing about it. Nothing. So guess who else get wrote up? Then she get wrote up. So we have a track record of what's going on around here. So when these people start getting fired, you ain't got nothing to cover. And when these people come up under scrutiny, you ain't got nothing to cover because we got it. It takes some years for this stuff to come to surface the way it's gonna surface. It ain't gonna surface overnight. But it's already up the ladder here in Richmond County. And I'm gonna tell y'all beware because the wickedness at the sheriff department, the wickedness going up into the judicial system, the wickedness all the way up the ladder in here in Richmond County, from the clerk office. And like I said, I still got those CDs. I let y'all listen to my video. I got all my video because I never delete none of my video. I might hide them from y'all, but I still got all my videos. Because that wicked Judge Sophia Crawford and that court reporter that recorded the scene that day back in March 2019 and fraudulently gave me them CDs that they fraudulently tampered with. Yeah, and the judge, Sophia Crawford, tampered with that evidence. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they sure did. And I got all 6 CDs to prove it. So I ain't going to tell y'all something that I don't know. I'm telling y'all that's a fact. Sophia Crawford, that court reporter that was in there that day in court in March 2019, they fraudulently tampered with those CDs and fraudulently make it look like that I left the courtroom. Fraudulently made me. Now you say, how can you accuse the judge of that? Because the judge was a part of it. Y'all, I'll bring that back to y'all now, so y'all can listen to how Sophia Crawford did me. And how she meant like that I walked out that courtroom while she was handing down her rulings. And